My name is
Hello.
Aaron Weisman. I'm running for the Washington State Board of Governors. I want to sit on the Board of Governors to amplify the voices calling for bar admission reform. I moved to Washington when I was stationed on the USS Jimmy Carter. During the years I spent in the Navy, I really grew to love Washington State and the people that live here. After the Navy, I started my legal career. I've graduated from two of the three law schools in the state of Washington, and I love learning about the law and practicing law. I love that Washington State is a hub of innovation. Washington State has been the incubator of modern e-commerce, personal computing, aviation, and clean nuclear energy. In the future, I want the rest of the country to look at Washington State and see us as innovators in the practice of law. Whenever I go to the ballot box in any election, I ask myself, which candidate do I trust to lift up the community around them? On November 20th, 2020, the Washington State Supreme Court authorized the formation of a task force to evaluate and assess the efficacy of the Washington State bar licensure requirements for licensing lawyers. The people that have worked on the task force for over 3 years now includes respected educators, state Supreme Court justices, local attorneys, and representatives from almost every affinity organization in the Washington State legal industry. Despite the impeccable resumes and diverse personal experiences of the members of this task force, I feel like no one is listening to them. It begs the question, if a tree falls in the woods and no one is there to hear it, did it make a sound or did it just create ripples in the air? I am simply here to lift up the voices of this task force so that their hard work does not become just ripples in the air. I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but alternative pathways to bar admission, hands down, is the biggest issue facing the bar over the next couple of years. I believe that one of the reasons that the WSBA has been unable to overcome this issue is because of an inherently difficult process required when questioning the validity of your own credentials. As someone who's never taken the bar exam, I'm not shackled by that fear of innovation or change. I'm the direct product of change. I want to close with a personal observation. I used to live on a nuclear submarine, and I slept every night in a steel tube under enough ocean pressure to implode you in the blink of an eye next to a nuclear reactor also capable of killing you in an instant. I've personally witnessed my peers preparing for the bar exam having the exact same mental breakdowns that my peers on the submarine had. Stop doing this to people. It isn't working. It isn't helpful. It isn't worth it. This isn't war. This is the practice of law.